Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Let's Slice Data with Saurabh. So today I'm here to discuss about artificial intelligence and machine learning. I know it's a very vast topic and everybody is talking about it, but we have to understand that from where we can start. Let's say we are not from data science background or we have not much worked on data. So where we can start means let's say if someone has experience, 20 years of experience in some other field and he wants to enter into this and he will become a project manager or something like that, and then he will face a lot of problems when people will talk about artificial intelligence, machine learning, supervised, unsupervised machine learning. So these are very simple jargons actually, and one day I will cover you know the metrics as well, that okay, how we are measuring the success of that. But today I will just try to scratch the surface for the AI and ML. What are they, how they are working, how the things are going on. So let me share my screen. So yeah, so today I will start from here, that what is artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is very important topic, guys, because everybody is talking about it. And so we all have to at least know that okay, what it is, and uh, why we are talking about it, what is the definition of these things. At least we can talk about it. Okay, I'm not able to, maybe I'm not able to write a code, or someone else is not able to write a code in Python, but at least if someone is talking about it, he should understand that okay, what is artificial intelligence, what is machine learning, if he's talking about supervised and supervised learning, what are the steps included in this machine learning model and everything. So let's start. So first is the agenda. I kept it like this, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, how machine learning works, that what are the three major steps there, and then machine learning methods: supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised. So see, I will not talk about the technical things, but I will tell you in a simple language what are these things. At least you should understand, and you are able to talk in front of anyone if someone will talk to you in this language. So artificial intelligence, this is the new thing. Everybody is talking about this. The entire world is focusing on this. AI is helping us to do a lot of things. I will give you some simple examples. Let's say if we go on an escalator in a shopping mall, it automatically start moving. What is that? It senses something that okay, that there is uh, we have feeded that data into that, that okay, let's say there is some weight is there of this particular thing, and then it has to start. So I'm giving you just example that okay, what is artificial intelligence? That we are making machines to learn and mimic human functions such as learning and problem solving. So they will learn automatically and they will solve our problem. So simple example I've given you of escalator. There are so many things going on in the world. Means, to make you understand, through AI, a computer system uses math and logic to simulate and reasoning that people use to learn from a new information and making decisions. So basically, like people, now the machines will also learn and they can make decisions on our behalf. Robots are doing operations right now. How they are doing it, they know the data, that okay, what kind of things will come first, what kind of things will come second, and which knife or scissor they have to use, and so many things are going on in the world. So everywhere you will see it is all about AI, artificial intelligence. We want to make machines learn and mimic like humans. I know it is very difficult, but at least we are trying to do that, making them learning and then the problem solving. So what we are doing, because we are taking a lot of time, humans are like, there are some, differences between the humans and machines. Like human can get tired, but machines cannot. You can feed the data, it will give you without biasness, it will give you the results based on the data which you feed. So this is all about the AI. I think it's enough. It's there in the Google also, if you can just search and go there. No, I will talk about this machine learning more. Why? Because we want to make our machines bit intelligence. That okay, how my machine will become intelligent enough. So making intelligent enough. Let's say if you talk about human, you have to give him a lot of education and give him trainings and everything. So similarly for machines also, you need to feed them with a lot of data actually. So whether it is structured or semi-structured data, you have to feed that into a massive amount of data into the machines so that they can learn and generate accurate results or give predictions based on the data. Let's say, for example, a bank, let's say a bank is there and they are using this machine learning model to predict who will purchase my credit card and who will not purchase my credit card. And they have a customer base of around, let's say, 100,000 customers, and they have given you a data with their income, their place of living, and their age, their monthly expense, their food bills, everything. They have given it to you, and they will say that, okay, Saurabh, can you please analyze on that, okay, which person will purchase my debit card, a credit card or not. So I have to analyze that situation, that okay, how much they are spending. Are they going in negative every month, or they are in crunch, or their money is finished before? On based of all these exercise, right, all the based on the data, basically I will give some insights to the bank that okay, based on this data I can say that out of 100,000 customers, only 1,000 or 2,000 customers will take the credit card. Similarly, we have to give this data to the machines as well, and they will learn from this data and they will predict something. So how we can make this artificial intelligence work? We have to train machine. We have to make sure that machine will learn from the data. So artificial and machine learning, you cannot distinguish between them. Because of machine learning, that system is becoming artificial intelligence. This intelligence is created by these learnings, basically. So be very careful when you're talking to someone, and if he's talking about these two things, you can say that these two are not distinguished. You can talk in side by side. Okay, so how the machine learning works, this is very important. When you're on a bigger position, let's say of a manager or a program manager, and when you do something like this, work in a bigger company, and you have to explain them about the ML models. So these three steps will definitely help you. First one is decision process. In general, machine learning algorithms are used to make a prediction or classification based on some input data. As I told you, they need some data. On that they can make a decision, which can be labeled or unlabeled. Your algorithm will produce an estimate about a pattern in a data. Basically, we will create a pattern, and based on that we will can label and unlabel also, because we can do segmentation kind of problems as well. I mean, segmentation, how can I explain that? Okay, similar set of people can be in a one group. Maybe it is not labeled like head and tail, one and two, black and white, something is called label thing. And maybe unlabeled, like okay, the people who are in the age of 25 or less, they are more addicted to mobile. So something like that grouping also you can do based on the pattern which you can find in the data. So that is very important. Then the second function is called the error function. And error function evaluates the prediction of the model. Let's say I have predicted something. I will say that okay, these 100 people will take your product, but I am saying this correct or not. Means like that is the error function. We have to check how much is our prediction correct based on the confusion matrix, precision, recall. All these things I will cover in the next lecture, but here I'm just telling you that error function are very important, which you can check that okay, how much is the accuracy of my model. Let's say I have predicted that okay, these 100 people are doing it wrong, or maybe these 100 people are more prospective towards purchasing a credit card or something like that. Then am I correct or not? So based on the precision, recall, confusion matrix, I can evaluate that. The next one is the model optimization process. If the model can fit better to the data points in the training set, then weights are adjusted to reduce the discrepancy between the known example and the model estimate. So I will make it simple for you. Let's say I already have a data of 1,000 customers who are having heart problem. I already have that data. So what I will do, I will divide my data into two parts, 70% and 30%. On the 70% of the data, I will make my model learn that, okay, see, if this kind of problems will come, you can say that, okay, this person is having a problem or not, something like that. So let's say I have a 2,000 1,000 customers of data, and I know that that is a labeled data. Yes, they are having a heart problem, or they are having a sugar problem. So I will give all kind of attributes to the model, and divide that data into 70/30. I will train my model on 70, and then I will try to predict the rest of the 30%. So and the new customers as well. So based on that, I will check that, okay, on 70% data which I have trained my model, how it is performing on the rest of the 30%. Let's say I am giving a new customer who doesn't have the heart problem, whether he's saying that he is a heart problem or not. So that kind of evaluation we can do using this machine learning. So 70/30, 80/20. So learning data set should be more, so that the machine can learn it properly, and then you can predict on that particular data set. Let's say I have a data of like 2000 customers. I know 1500 are definitely having a sugar, 500 not. So what I will do, I will mix and match the data, and I will try to learn that particular thing, that okay, who are having a sugar. The model will learn. If I give a new customer data to that particular model, it will automatically predict it that okay, it may have sugar, it doesn't have a sugar. So something like that, prediction based on the learning, and learning based on the data, and data should be 70/30. Okay. So next one, I will tell you about the machine learning supervised, unsupervised, and semi-supervised. See, these are very simple terms, but if you go for any interview of AIML, they will definitely ask you these questions. Means like 2 to 3 questions will definitely come from this video, I'm telling you. Supervised learning. What is the meaning of supervised learning? Let's say supervised learning is used the labeled data set, which is very important, to train algorithms to classify data. Label data set to train algorithms to classify data or predict outcomes accurately. So label data set is an important term here. You have to understand that without label data set, you cannot say that it is a supervised learning. Label data set, it means what? I have a data of 1000 customers and I know who is having a heart disease or who doesn't have a heart disease. So this kind of label data, I need to do the supervised machine learning model so that I can predict for the new customers. And we can do the cross validation as well for that data which I already have. And why we are doing that? Because we want to avoid the overfitting or underfitting model. So overfitting means like my model is predicting that, okay, everyone is having heart disease. Underfitting means like it is not predicting anything. But see, there are so many algorithms behind this supervised machine learning, like random forest, neural networks. There are so many, but I'm not going into that. I'm just giving the overview. Someone talking about supervised machine learning, you should talk about the labeled data set. If you're not talking about it, it is not the supervised machine learning model. Just try to understand that why I'm doing this. The next one, which is very important, is called the unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is also known as unsupervised machine learning, using machine learning algorithms to analyze and cluster unlabeled data set. In Greater Noida or in Noida, how many people are there who are having bike? Unlabeled data set. We have to give some random things there. We have to create a set of people who are using credit card more than 2,50,000. Something like unlabeled means we do not know that who is doing it exactly or not. Based on the attributes, we will group them in a particular set. That okay, this set of people is doing that, and we will we will try to understand the properties of that particular set, and based on that, we will do the customer segmentation. That okay, this segment of the customers are having four-wheelers, are using credit cards, are going to restaurants, based on data only. But here we cannot say that, okay, this person will go to restaurant or not. This is just a segmentation kind of thing. Image and pattern recognition, that, okay, what kind of image is that? Cross-selling strategies. So all these things will come under unsupervised. Here, the data is not labeled. Basically, you have to understand the supervised learning. It is a labeled data set, and the unsupervised learning is an unlabeled data set. So these two things you have to understand. In supervised learning, we are doing the classification models, and in unsupervised learning, we are doing the segmentation kind of problems. Means grouping of people with the unlabeled data set. Semi-supervised learning, it is very, very typical, and means like we are not using much into day-to-day basis. Some of the data is already labeled and we are trying to do that, but means like I have never used means like this kind of model in my entire career in the last 7 years. So supervised and unsupervised, these two things which I have used a lot. So basically, I just want to refresh. We have talked about the artificial intelligence, machine learning. What are the three main machine learning process, decision process, error function, and model optimization process. What is supervised learning? What is unsupervised learning? So these 5 topics. See, I'm not saying this covers everything, but you have to go through some material as well. I will try to cover as I said, that I will try to cover, confusion matrix, precision recall in the next video, which will explain about the outcome of the model. That okay, how we can measure, how we can then cross validate our model, that okay, our model is working fine or not. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Thank you, everyone. Bye.